Who am I? How do I feel? What do I choose to feel? What do I calibrate to? Really? Am I going to calibrate to who I am or to who somebody who doesn't know who I am thinks I am? You got that choice all day, every day. All day. About law of attraction. The law of attraction and how it manages everything. And think about what it says is that everyone is offering a vibration, and those vibrations are being managed by the law of attraction. The law of attraction is managing all of that. And as the law of attraction is managing all of it, that means that nothing can come to you that is not vibrationally active within you. Which means, as you get a response from someone that isn't pleasing, your awareness of that is active in your vibration. So it's hard for you to get anything else. And it feels to you like if they would just do something different, you would feel better. While we keep saying if you would do something different, you would feel better. And if you would do something different, maybe that very person would be activated in a different way. In other words, maybe you would own the room in a more powerful way. Isolate, calibrate, tend to, tune to the frequency of you. So you sit for a little while after you've meditated and you make some statements on a page about emotional things, which are indicators of your calibration. And you don't write things that you do not mean, but you write things and you mean them, and you've practiced it enough that you're pretty good at it. And so you write things like, I feel eager about this day. I feel frisky about this day. I feel blessed in this day. Now, the first day you sit to do this, maybe not so much, but after you do this for a little while, it takes some doing to calibrate to your blessedness when not so blessed things are sometimes happening. But you can do it, and your calibration is everything because it is your point of attraction. So I feel really, really good. I feel good. So you calibrate. Now, what's happened? Whether you write it or just say it, it's better to write it because you'll focus better. And it's better to do it the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day, because after a little while it really catches on. And when you write those words, you feel the resonance of them because it lights your inner being up with you. The two of you become a powerful, dynamic, powerful, good-feeling team. It's the awesome power, or we like to say the awesome pleasure, of non-resistant thought that you've got going on with your non-physical partner. That's a powerful point of attraction. That. And now, the image that Esther has in her mind is she's in this energy bubble. And she's now moving out into the world, into traffic, through the airports, into places where lots of people are. And because she's tuned to all things wanted are lighting up all around her. And those lighted up things are her world. And the things that she didn't calibrate to, like nobody loves me, since that's not what she's calibrated to, since she's calibrated to who she really is, as she moves through the world, she's in sync with Source. Things that match the way she feels show up. There are only two groups, really. There are only two groups. There's the group who, in this moment, that's a key word, in this moment are under the influence of their alignment with Source, they're calibrated to Source, or those who are in this moment calibrated to something else. And in every one of those groups, there are those calibrated to Source. Every one of those groups. And you cannot, have never been able to, and will never be able to do anything about what they're calibrated to. And if you spend your life trying to figure out why they think the way they do, or why they feel the way they do, or why they see that in the way that they see it when you see it entirely different, you will waste your life. You will deprive yourself of any happy moments because it's just too much. And it's not your job. It's not even close to your job. Has nothing to do with you. So whether it's this whole cluster of humanity or whether it's just a person, pay no attention to where they're at. Only give attention to where you're at. Tend to your own calibration and then watch what happens. Because when you choose anyone in any of those groups and you decide to push against them, maybe because they see something different than you do, doesn't matter. There are lots of reasons that you might want to push against. Give attention to where you're at. Tend to your own calibration and then watch what happens. It's not important to you what they do. You free them to their own creation while you tend to yours. You see?